welcome to episode 6.
Yes.
We agreed on that ahead of time.
Yeah, we did. Mm-hmm. Yeah, we got it right.
Yeah. It's very sunny in Bath today.
Yes, and warm. Very warm. Mm-hmm. I've had a ridiculously active day in this heat too.
Yeah,
so.
you need to tell us about that.
Yeah.
I guess we'll just jump right in. I don't think we have an intro of
No,
any
we
sort.
don't. Not really.
Kaylee, you ran a 10K this morning.
I did. So I ran the Bath 2 Tunnels 10K, and I still haven't gotten my time. It probably is available, but I think it was around 57-ish minutes.
That's really good.
Yeah. I ran the Bristol 10K a few weeks ago, and I did 57:37, and I think this one was closer to 57.
Okay.
So I think it's a PB.
Amazing.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Go Kaylee.
Yeah.
Especially since you mentioned earlier this week you hadn't trained much.
No, well,
recently.
Yeah, basically after the Bristol 10K, which was, when was that? That was early May. Yeah, May 12th or 13th
That's just
or
like
something.
a month ago.
Yeah,
Not even a month ago.
So after that, I took a few days off, and then I was running, but then my calf muscle cramped is the thing, and so I ended up like taking like, I don't know, I guess a week off, but then like this came around, so on Thursday I went for a run and my calf was still like quite aching, and I was like, oh crap, am I gonna be able to do this? But it was actually fine. Yeah.
It's amazing what like race day, game day adrenaline does for you.
Exactly. And I've gotten so into listening to this really good podcast. It's not ours.
It'd be a little weird if you listened to us back
while I'm running. But no, it's called You're Dead to Me. It's a BBC history podcast.
Oh, I feel like I've heard of that one.
Yeah, it's quite popular. Someone I actually went to uni with at Sheffield, she was like a friend of a friend. Her name's Emma Ganous, and she is one of the producers and writers for it.
Oh, okay.
But it's the guy who also was like he calls himself the chief nerd from BBC's Horrible Histories.
Oh, I think that's a great title.
Chief nerd. So he was like he's like a comedian and a historian guy.
Okay.
I think he's like a trained historian. And he helped inform the Horrible History series. So now he's doing this instead. And it's like a whole...
And it's good running.
Yeah.
Accompaniment.
It's really funny is the thing, because they have a historian and a comedian.
Okay.
And then him, who talk about either like a historical figure or a culture or a civilization or like a period of time, like... They said like their rules for it though were like you can't do the Tudors because England gets too many Tudors already. Oh, okay. So no Tudors, and I think it was no World War II because those are the other things that Brits get in school.
Brits do get a lot of, they don't love World War II.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah. I've learned more about World War II since living here, that's for sure.
Yeah, Brits love to throw back to that. It's like, But so it's really good running, listening. It's really funny. I'd highly recommend it.
Okay.
But I wasn't planning on talking about that at all.
We don't have much of a plan anyway.
Yeah, exactly.
I think we should do this because it's getting warm in the sunshine.
Yes, it is. And
so it's our weekly wine thing. So my friend Siobhan recommended this Prosecco from Lidl. She calls it the organic Prosecco.
The organic Prosecco. Yeah, because it just says.
Yeah, because it just says organic Prosecco, extra dry from
Lidl.
She said it's very drinkable. But see, Lidl had an Italian day, like they had an Italian week thing going on. So they have the little mixers for aperitivos. So this itself is alcohol free. Yeah. But you mix this with some Prosecco and you have sort of a spritzy
kind of
thing.
Campari soda slash...
So that's what we're going to do today.
Love it.
Feels summery. So I'm going to open this. You want to open those? Yeah. Because you've got the bottle opener.
The only downside about this is that we don't get one of those fancy cards that tells us all about it, but
I mean,
we'll tell you all about it as we drink it, and we'll make up stuff about what we think the story behind the wine is.
It's true. It's true. And I think the bottle, this was like $6.99.
Oh, really? Oh, wow, that's good.
So, so top tip for like drinkable, inexpensive
Lidl
Prosecco.
Has pretty good wine selection, I think.
They do. It's funny, in Germany, like Lidl and Aldi Like they're known for their Prosecco and
oh really?
What they call it, sect. It's like bubbly.
Whoa.
White wine. Okay, that was do this
well done,
first. Do the other one first.
I think do these first.
Okay.
Do we do the whole, no,
like a half, I think.
Yeah.
All right.
I guess we could do
pouring off screen here.
Yeah.
I think that looks like a pretty color.
Yeah.
Let's not spill this one on the carpet.
Yeah, I know, definitely not. I don't think that would be a good look for a wool carpet.
No. There was a Bianco version
nice.
as well, so like a white version. No idea
It
what the
doesn't
flavor
look
is.
as fancy.
No. Oh, yeah,
There we
sort of
go.
smells like an Aperol Spritz.
Yeah.
All right. Cheers.
Cheers. Cheers to you.
Well,
Kind of tastes like an Aperol Spritz.
yeah, it's
but
delightfully refreshing.
it's less bitter.
See, I think it's less sweet.
Oh.
It's more Campari.
Yeah,
than
exactly.
Aperol,
Yeah,
I think.
yeah. But it's not as bitter as Campari, I don't think.
No.
But maybe it's... Maybe because it's not a Campari brand.
Yeah.
But it's still very nice. Very
It's
drinkable.
very nice.
Basically tastes like a soda.
Yeah, it does taste like a soda.
Yeah.
I feel like we should have ice cubes for it.
Yeah.
Like it needs to be a bit colder.
Yeah, fair enough.
As we continue to drink this in the sunshine, it's just gonna get warmer.
Yeah.
But yeah, I can recommend that.
Yeah, definitely. Very drinkable.
Feels like we're in Italy.
Yeah. I mean,
Just missing sort of like olives and
pizza.
Italian waiters.
Yeah. And beautiful music in the background and sunshine and...
We have
Well,
sunshine.
we have the sunshine.
We have sunshine.
But it's... I feel like it's English sunshine.
Discriminate against which sunshine. We're snooty about our sunshine. Yeah.
No, we're very, we should be very, feel very blessed right now.
Yeah, definitely. I need to make sure. Yeah, okay. I should probably take my phone out of the sun actually. Just gonna put that there on the floor. Floor's good. So, what else is on our agenda today? I forgot my knitting at home, so we're not talking about mine.
That's fair. I have mine. And I prepared loads of stuff over here. But I did not prepare my knitting, which is all the way over there.
Okay, well let's go do the stuff you prepared first. We put in, I asked Instagram this week what they wanted us to talk about, and we had several requests for summer tops.
Yeah.
So I think that's
which makes sense. It's really, I mean, it's been really beautiful and sunny in Bath and in most of England actually. And you think it's even gone up to Scotland.
Oh, has it?
Yeah.
It finally feels like I'm ready to knit. Like I started a summer top in
But it was so
March,
cold.
and it was so cold I just couldn't really feel motivated. Even though I know, see, had I kept working on it, it would be done now and I could wear it. But I think everybody knows I'm a mad procrastinator, so yeah.
No, you're not a procrastinator. I feel like you're just very busy.
I am a procrastinator.
I was trying to be nice.
My mother would disagree with you.
Fair enough, fair enough.
All right, so what have you prepared?
So, I kind of went crazy with the brief.
Okay. Love it.
So, I prepared quite a bit.
You were also in the shop yesterday.
Yes, I was.
That helps.
Well, yeah, and also I was trying not to buy stuff because as I was here, because I was like, I have so many things in my queue that like I've already got the yarn for. I need to like actually knit these things.
Yes.
I feel like too, like I am not really, like you tend to be a multiple project kind of girl.
I am.
I think I am a one project woman. Very monogamous with my projects, and I'm kind of stressed out because I have 3 going on right now, and yeah, it's stressing me out a little bit, but I'm about to go on vacation.
Yeah.
And I think
Which
this will be
plain
good.
knitting.
Yes,
plain knitting is literally the best knitting.
Especially too, my flight is a daytime flight on Thursday, so I feel like I'll just be watching some movies, drinking an Aperol Spritz, doing some knitting.
Whatever the airplane version of an Aperol Spritz is. Terrible white wine.
I know. I'm not in like, you know, first class or anything either. I think I'm in, but I think I'm in not premium economy, but not like cheap ass economy. Like the economy. The economy that if you get enough points in your credit card, you can upgrade on that ticket still.
Nice.
So, which I actually have quite a bit of points. So
I
might
used all my points recently to book something for later this year.
Anyway, we
digress.
Yeah.
So
So
show us what you got.
Yeah. So
I haven't seen all this.
I picked out quite a few. So some of them are like traditional tanks. Some of them are more like short sleeve tops.
Yep.
And I think that's it. So tanks or short sleeve tops. Oh, or a vest.
Trousers?
Kind of thing. Oh, and a trouser.
I was gonna say,
goodness gracious.
I stopped by yesterday and that's all
and I was
Kaylee
like,
could talk about.
And if you saw my story, because I reposted Park Williams's what were they called though? I didn't write it down, but I'll find that one out.
Okay.
So I'll do the tanks first.
Yeah.
So as I was trying to figure out what to do with the Cloud 9, so Carmen very kindly got me the Boudica's Revenge one, which is that lovely orange. Yes. Very Kaylee. I have been like going crazy trying to figure out what the hell I'm gonna knit in it, because I just want to use it like right away. I don't want that sitting in my stash. And I think, yeah, a summer top would be perfect for it. And Susan, who also works in the shop, which some of you might have seen, did the Wisp tank.
Yeah, we showed that off last episode, I think.
Yeah. And I really loved that one, but I want to do something different, just to be different.
I'm doing the Wisp.
Yeah. That's the thing. I thought, like, I can't do the Wisp too. I mean, I could. Very much could. Everybody would be on board. But I'm like, let's do something different. So, I was originally going to do the Totally Tank tank top by Jessie May. And we talked about that last time.
Yes, we did.
And I swatched for that because I was a good girl and swatched. But it was kind of my mom who talked me into doing it.
Because you follow the rules for swatching all the time, as we instruct all of our customers to do.
I hate it so much. I am so impatient, as all of you know. Like, I am so impatient about this, and I just want to like get into it. But yeah, especially because I was using a yarn that is so different from the yarn that she called for in the pattern. She calls for basically, I think it was a cotton. It's Ritual Dyes. It's not Maiden, which is their merino, but it's their cotton version, which is lovely.
Yeah.
And if I had any, I'm sure I would do it in that. But let's go back to the Cloud 9, you know? So I swatched for it, and it was on a 3.25, and I was like, this is too dense.
Yeah.
Actually, I lie. I didn't have a 3.25, so I used a 3.5.
Think we talked about this last time, so you were like, just see what it's like on the 3.5.
Let's see what it's like. This is going really well. I'm sure all of you know where I'm going with this. Basically, I really loved the fabric on the 3.5, but I knew I wasn't getting gauge at all. So you need 6 stitches to the inch for the pattern, but I was getting 5, so that's like quite significant. So then I was like, oh, I could just go the size down then, and like that would work itself out. But I think I was being a bit. I think I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna end up knitting this and then it's not gonna be right and I'm not gonna wear it and it's gonna be a waste of this beautiful, beautiful yarn. So I was like, okay, let's find a different pattern. So then I was gonna do a different tank, and
Kaylee has been agonizing over this.
I know.
For like 3 weeks.
I bought 4 tanks. Like, not even looked, bought 4 different tanks because I kept buying one being like, yeah, this is it. And then I didn't do it. Because I would swatch and I'd be like, I can't get that freaking gauge right.
And that happens sometimes.
Yes.
Which is why swatching is very important.
Yeah.
Right, Kaylee?
So, as the most like impatient knitter in the world, I'm very proud of myself that I didn't cast on a project that in the end I was going to be unhappy with. So I, downloaded 3 other ones, and then eventually I ended up with the Summer Breeze tee. So that's one of the tees that I would recommend using this yarn for, actually. It is technically a DK listed pattern, and I think that's the trick, is even though this is classified as a fingering technically, because of its yardage and its grammage, because it's floofy, you kind of need that little bit extra space with it. And so it's not really a DK either, but it knits up well if you try to knit it as a DK. And so I think that's why it's working out, and that's why I'm getting gauge.
Gotcha.
So
it is really pretty.
I will show it to you in a bit, but since I downloaded like 4 other tanks, I have a lot of tank top suggestions. So the first one was that Totally Tank by Jessie May.
Yeah.
The second one was the ripple halter, which is so pretty.
Yeah.
I love it.
So I think Susan made her daughter one of those.
Did she?
Yeah.
No, she did the ripple tank.
Ripple tank.
Yeah. But the ripple halter actually is like, it's like pretty sexy.
Yeah, it is. I mean,
it's got, well, you'll see a picture, but so I probably don't have to describe it. But I love the collar around it, because it is like it's not like a high neck, but it is got like
it's a proper, like, it's sort of choker.
Yeah, it's like a choker collar. And then it, as you can see, it has that lovely like cutout here, and it goes kind of like quite close to your boob. And so I'm like, oh, is the side boob gonna, we'll see how that goes.
Yeah. It's summer.
Yeah. And then it's got a racer back as well.
Yeah.
So I think it would also be like a really fun knit. It's be a lot of increases and decreases.
Is that one cropped as well?
It's
the ripple tank is cropped.
Yes, it is cropped. Okay. I think Jessie has it like right below the waist, but she tells you in the pattern how to extend it.
She also got like the bralette sort of versions.
So it's not as cropped as the like those ones, or the one that Susan made for Isla. So yeah, so it's not super cropped, but yeah, it's still cropped. So I thought that one would be quite nice to do. But I'm going to do that, I think, in a sock yarn that I have.
It's a 4-ply, right?
Yeah, it's a 4-ply, yeah. So I think
those, those ribbed ones are nice too on a wool, because you need the like stretchiness.
Yeah, exactly. And I think it will really, so I'm doing the Ritual Dyes, as I've mentioned, the Ritual Dyes Tarot Club subscription. And they're gorgeous skeins of yarn that I'm getting, but they're all 4-ply, and like I'm thinking, oh, I could do striped tee, which I probably will, but I'll have 12 of them.
Oh, so yeah, that's a lot. You definitely make a tank top or two.
Yeah, exactly.
Because they don't take much yardage.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, I think that the top Susan made for her daughter was like 50 grams.
Yeah, like, I think that's right.
You
know. So yeah, so I have plans for those ones, but I think those would be really great tank tops, especially. I totally like, one of the nice things though about Jessie May is her sizing is super inclusive. She has like the tiniest of tiniest person all the way up to, you know, a bigger person, and like that's like, I think it's something that she's super committed to. But it's really great to see, because you don't always get that in. You get like 5 sizes sometimes. Yeah,
I think a lot of designers are doing 7 to 9, but I think
Jessie,
like 13
I think so.
Or something.
Yeah.
And she photographs a lot of the sizes.
Exactly.
So it's not just
so
about having the size on offering. She has photographs, which helps, I think.
Yeah, definitely. I really love her patterns for that. I think it's really important to showcase, and the fact that like she has them like all photographed as well. Not every single size, but a lot of the sizes.
At least like a breadth of sizes, so you can like, you know, you don't have to imagine what does that look like maybe on my body type that isn't at all like the designers. And like also too, like I don't know who she gets to, maybe she's the photographer for them, but they're also too like, everybody looks so gorgeous in all of her photos. I'm like, girl, I need your photographer. Well, you don't think like our setup here is making us look like Cindy Crawford and you might have noticed a new angle. Yes, we got some feedback about our camera angle, so we're trying something new today. So tell us how beautiful we look in the comments. With our new angle. You were calling it the God angle. Yes, I love the God angle. That's what me and my friends from uni used to call it, because there was the God angle, which is like God looking down on you, seeing in your most perfect self, right? And like that's so flattering. But then a lot of the time we'd find devil angle photos, which is like from down here and the camera went off. This too was like when we had cameras, not phone cameras. Yep. And you're all like, like nobody should be seen. Or when you accidentally open like the camera to you, and that's not what you were intended to do. Exactly. That's never good. Okay, so any 4-ply would work for and a wool blend. Yeah, so I was thinking actually the ripple halter. I was thinking to do one of these because these are 25 gram skeins. They're beautiful yarn. They are. They're hold them up too. They're I'll do the holding. So I've always, like, since I started working the shop, I have wanted to use this for something. It's also too, I feel like the camera won't do it as much justice. It's almost got like a lovely sheen on it. Because it's silk. And it's a silk yak. Well, actually you picked up the yak cotton.
Oh, that one's the yak cotton.
This is the yak cotton.
That one's the silk.
Yeah, and this is the silk. So basically this is Kupa, which is the cotton yak from my yak, and then this is the yak silk. Yeah. They're the same gauge, so you can use them interchangeably on projects as well. That's got 50% silk in it.
This one's all cotton. I think that one's a silk.
Those two are cotton. Yeah. That's silk. Yeah. So these three are silk.
Yeah, I love that. I feel like that looks like a sunset.
It does look like a sunset.
I love that.
And these two are from the cotton range. Yeah. Oops.
And you can mix and match them.
Yeah,
so those are 25-gram hanks. And I feel like then they're perfect for one of those tanks because you don't need much yarn at all. And I think that would be a really good opportunity to use an awesome yarn.
That would be great.
Yeah.
Yep.
Some people have used it for one of Caitlin Hunter's.
Yes.
Is it that one next?
No, no, not that one. She released one last year. Susan made one. Yeah. Susan made everything.
It was the Sultana. Soldana?
Nope, that's an old one too. Okay. I can't think of the name of it off the top of my head.
Yeah. We'll put it in the show notes.
Put it in the show notes.
Yep. Yep. But yeah, so I was thinking that would be a great one for one of the tanks. I mean, you can use basically any, like, this would be a really great, these would be really great projects for that, like, random skein that you picked up at a show.
For sure.
You know, even...
The one skein wonders you love.
Yep, the one skein wonders. I think that would be a great way to use them up. That's what my plan is, at least. And then, so, one of the last ones I downloaded, and then I was kind of like, I probably won't knit it in this because it doesn't really even work because it's a bit of textured pattern. But I really like it, so I might as well buy it anyway since I'm on a buying spree. But it was called the Granville Tank, and it's got this great ribbing, like here, which kind of like is quite flattering, like tucks it all in, and then a lovely V-neck that's quite plain. It's just a stocking stitch. Yeah, I just thought it was really cute and flattering because it's also got these like at where the ribbing meets the stocking stitch. There are these little eyelets.
Okay. We will have a photo of.
Oh yeah. I was describing it more for you, I suppose.
Yes, I mean I appreciate it. And if we ever do an audio version.
Yes, exactly. We should be on Apple Podcasts.
Yeah, I think there's a way to do that actually.
Spotify podcast or something. Maybe that's how you do it.
We'll
anyway,
look into that.
Yeah. But that one is by Pacific Knot.
I don't think I know them.
She, or I believe it's she. They are she. But they basically do a lot of these tanks. So it's kind of like Jessie. But they're like a little bit more like kind of romantic-y kind of vibes rather than like cool girl, beach girl vibe.
Probably I haven't come across.
Yeah.
You know, romantic is not really my style.
I feel like you're more like cool girl, beach girl.
More like sporty girl.
Sporty spice.
I don't know cool, but yeah, sporty spice.
Perfect.
Flower spice.
So those are some tanks to start off with. And they're all fingering weight, so any of the stuff that we've mentioned already you could definitely use. I'm looking at that moon there, actually. That would be a great one to use. Or is that a sport weight?
No, no, this is 4-ply.
Yep, that's 4-ply.
Lovely. 80 merino, 20 silk.
That'd be nice too for summer.
I also just realized I didn't actually turn that light on.
Oh, yeah. So, some of the other ones I wanted a mix because I feel like we do a lot of patterns on Ravelry, but there's also a lot of books out there.
There are. And
especially people who collect like the magazines and the books, I feel like we don't always talk about those as much.
That's true.
So, but also too, I wanted to talk about this one because when this first came out, this issue of Lina, I'll hold it up for you. Ignore the post-it notes that help me. When this one first came out, I wasn't like super excited about it.
I remember us having a conversation about the cover photo.
Yeah, we were kind of like, who would wear that?
Yeah, it was not for us, the cover.
Like beautiful styling, beautiful imagery as like, you know.
As an image.
As an image. Yeah. It's very like artistic and like, I mean, that's what we always have expected from Lina. Yeah. So, I mean, I get the vibe for them. Yeah. But you do kind of look at it and you're like, that's a pretty shawl. That's a cool hat. I'm not sure I'd wear it like
I ever put the shawl over the hat like that? Yeah.
Yep. But anyway, but I think this is one of those ones that because we had it out on our kind of main table in the shop for a while, I kept going back to it and looking through it, and there are actually quite a few that I actually do quite like. And
I think we're back
to grown on me.
Well, and I think, you know, it's a don't judge a book by its cover.
Yes, definitely. So one of the ones that I thought was really great. This one's like very Kaylee, I feel like.
It is very Kaylee.
So this one is called Florencia. So again, beautiful imagery.
Yeah.
I love the like eyelid-y triangles. And I think, so you could do this in a, so it's, it calls for a fingering weight.
Okay.
I think most of the summer yarns, patterns I've picked out are, except one, are a fingering weight because you want something quite lightweight.
Yeah.
And like wool is actually like relatively okay to wear.
Yeah, because it's moisture wicking, it's temperature regulating.
Yep. So it is like, don't be afraid to wear wool in the summer. It won't be as bad. I mean, if you're in like Southern Maryland where I'm about to be and it's like 32 degrees and like ridiculous humidity, you'll end up with like a felted sweater that's like in the end because you'll be sweating so much.
You'll just be like locked into it because you felted it around your body.
Yeah.
I love it.
Exactly. So probably not good there, but you can do a lot of these also too in a cotton or like a linen blend. So I thought this one in particular, because there isn't like much draping that goes on with it.
No.
I thought that could be really good in the new Retrosario
new cotton.
Rosarios 4.
Yeah. For Nature. We just got this in. I don't know if we've talked about this. But it's 100% organic cotton.
Yep.
I've been looking for the perfect cotton for the shop for quite a while.
I really like those three together.
Yeah, that is quite pretty. It's like a little sherbety thing. But it's organic. It is GOTS certified. That's the right Kaylee combo. You're like wearing this combo.
I know.
Literally. And, you know, machine washable, all the good things about cotton. But it knits up and crochets up really beautiful. They had a lot of samples of this at H&H, and it just...
I think that one would be perfect to do.
Yeah.
Yep. And there's so many colors. Like, have a look online. Like, like I didn't even pick like some of the brightest colors, which I probably should have.
I think we have like 24 colors in stock. So
so I thought that one would be really good in that one. I'm really tempted to do that. This is the problem with working in the shop, is like you end up picking out way too many projects than you can ever knit. But one day, maybe I'll knit that one.
One day when you quit here, basically. When you quit properly.
Yeah. Well, nobody quits. Nobody quits the yarn story. We all come back in some way.
Yeah, no one's like left really.
Yeah. That's good. Good stuff.
Good. Yeah.
So then the second one in the book that I picked out was the Lito sweater, which I think is actually very similar to some of the ones that we had
yeah, that's cute.
Talked about before. I think that's quite cute. So this one is by...
I'll put it up behind us too. It's,
Maria Walters.
Oh, okay.
And she actually uses, that was a weird sentence that came out of my mouth. She actually uses a light fingering weight for it.
I do love that shoulder detail.
Yeah, exactly.
That's very nice.
I know, I think that's the thing. As I was kind of looking at it more, I was like, that's really pretty. And also I really like that back.
Yeah.
Which is quite different.
Yep.
It's like a bit lower of a back than...
I like the ease on it as well.
And I think that one would be really nice in linen.
That would be really nice in linen.
So I actually picked this out for a different thing, but I was thinking what could be really good too is something like that.
Ooh. So that is Isagar's trio with alpaca one. Yeah, that would work well.
Yeah.
And there's loads of color choices to make.
Yeah, exactly.
So you could do
cool combos.
Cool combos with that. I like that. Yeah.
Yep.
Great pick.
So that one was, so what's the issue of that?
This is 22.
22.
Which probably means, so we have a few of these in stock still. But I bet most of these patterns are available as individual patterns.
I think that's true. Yeah.
I don't think they keep them for a year.
It might be
it might be just a year, so they might be coming out. But we do have a few copies of this. So if you like both of them, then the issue.
Yeah, there's some other really lovely ones. I think, does Sylvia have one in that one? I think too.
Ooh,
I think she does. I really love, is it Sylvia Cherry Watts or Watts Cherry?
Cherry Watts.
Cherry Watts, yeah.
I love her stuff.
Yeah, her stuff is too, like, really colorful, plays with, well, she's loves Intarsia, so she's got really graphic.
She has a lot of storytelling.
Yeah, exactly. Patterns. Yeah. That was the one I was thinking. Is that one? Yeah, that one too.
This is hers.
That's one I really want to knit too.
It's got a very retro vibe to it, which I quite like.
Yeah. Quite a few of hers do.
Yeah.
I think the one that was in, is it Neons and Neutrals, or the one before that of Amy's book?
The worsted one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I really like that one too.
Yep.
And she also has one in, well, she's got loads of patterns, so
look her up. She's got great stuff. Yeah. I saw that she's in Norway with Alex.
Oh, really?
I don't know what festival it is in Norway, but on Instagram all week I've been like, I want to be in Bergen. Everybody's in Bergen.
Oh, that would be great.
That would be great. I haven't been there either. Haven't been to Norway.
Yeah. But anyway, so that's that one. And now you might think, Kaylee, that's enough summer tops. You can stop. But I have some more for you. I wanted to make sure I had something for everybody.
We could be here all day.
So.
Oh, yeah.
One that I should have brought with me.
Yeah, because you have this one.
Because I have this. Is the field sweater. And I have it in the, basically the exact version that it calls for. Yeah. Of the yarn. So I have yellow and, or not yellow, white and orangey. It's like a orangey red.
Yeah. Like burnt orangey.
Yeah, burnt orangey, rusty red. But it reads more red on, like, from a distance. Yeah. And I knit this last summer and I love it. I'm gonna bring it.
Really cute.
Yeah. And it's really like lightweight and airy and breezy.
I want one. It was a really popular pattern last summer.
It was.
And I do think we still have some of those in stock.
Yeah, we do. And this is actually one too that you can't get elsewhere at this point. I don't think.
I think so.
Yeah, I think it's one of their print only patterns. But it uses Trio and Alpaca 1.
That's a nice combo.
And I really love those two combos together. I think that's, that's the other thing that you could do. So you could swap out the alpaca for the spinny as well. So you could use spinny and woollier. Yeah, a little bit more structured, I suppose, right? Yeah.
Couldn't you also use the whore?
Yeah.
Instead of holding two together?
Yes, that's a good idea. You could use whore if you just want to completely...
They're 100% linen.
Yeah.
It's a bit thicker than the other ones.
Because Trio is, well, it's a mixture of 3. That's why it's called Trio. Yeah. And it is cotton, bamboo, and linen.
Yep. And the whore is 100% linen, and it's thicker, so you could use that as one of the colors. There aren't a ton of color choices in the whore is the thing.
Yeah, exactly.
But you can use that as like your base, and then do something brighter or poppier with a Trio alpaca combo or a Trio spinny combo. That'd be good.
Definitely.
Yeah.
And then, so I have 3 others for you. I'm
just gonna sit here.
Yeah, I know. I feel like
it's a great element.
Giving you a presentation of all of the tops. So one of them is the Alice top, which I think has been quite popular. It's by Petite Knit. It's quite a simple, it's not like super V-necky, but I think it's like it's like lowish. It might be a scoop. But anyway, this one's been really popular. It's fingering weight, pretty sure. And I think like if you just want something quite easy to knit up. Yeah. And it's also like going to be like really wearable. Yeah. One thing I love about like tanks in general is that you can wear them in the summer without anything else. Well, like trousers or something. But
Like, you can just wear the tank top if you want. It's fine.
No judgment.
No judgment from us.
So there's that one, or you could actually then wear it like in the autumn or winter with a like long sleeve tee.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I'm constantly layering
exactly.
tanks with things. I mean, I'm wearing a tank top under this.
Yeah, exactly.
So,
yeah. And then two others that I'm like really want to do are both by Anne Bensel. I love her patterns. They're so, I feel like, precise and architectural. And she's got quite a lot of graphic. She's got loads and loads of patterns. I would be surprised if Susan has not knit both of these.
I think she has made one of these.
Yeah. So the first one is the Shorty. Again, this is a, it uses actually alpaca one in trio.
Yeah.
And it's got those lovely kind of like little lace details throughout as well. So alpaca one in trio kind of makes a...
We were just showing that.
Yeah, it makes a sort of...
that was this combo.
Heavy fingering, I want to say.
Yeah, I mean, definitely a fingering.
Yeah.
The alpaca will bloom. So,
yes, exactly.
I mean, it might even become a sport depending on
kind of what your tension is and everything. But I did this is what I chose these for.
Okay.
Is I was thinking that the yellow is probably what I would want to do.
Yeah.
That though I thought would be really cool, especially because like the trio is not like super
in the sunshine now.
Like a perfect match for that one. It would create a really cool fabric. I think.
Just like a subtle marl.
Yeah.
Well, this trio too kind of has 3 colors in it.
Yeah.
Which is fun.
But that's one of the cool things about trio is that like as you look at it in a lot of their colors, they are really complex. And then this I thought would be quite classic, cool.
Yep. Wear with anything. You know, black trousers, white trousers, jeans, shorts, skirts.
Anything.
I mean, anything, literally.
You don't have to wear any of those things, just the top.
You just
as we said.
Well, also, I mean, if you're at the beach and you just like throw on a top with over your swimsuit or swimsuit bottoms, and then like go get a drink at the bar.
Yeah. Yep. So, well, what colors were those then?
Oh crap. Yeah. I'm gonna have to grab them. Okay.
Because we'll get comments about it if we don't say.
So this is Sage in the trio, and this is E2S.
Really catchy name.
And then this is Blush in the trio, and this is number 21 in the alpaca one. And then we've got...
I also like this one a lot because they're not super matchy.
Yep, Camel with number 3. Yeah, that would also give you a nice...
Cool moral.
Yeah, cool moral thing.
I feel like I have always thought yellow is a bad color for me.
Really?
But I feel like this one is quite good for me.
But you love that sort of color.
I know I do. And that's why I don't actually own anything really this color because I feel like I'm not allowed to wear it.
But you are. You're a brunette with like green eyes.
Oh, yeah.
So that's perfect.
Like Belle.
You smoke and crack.
I know. I think it was because like when I was little, my mom said she didn't really like yellow. But I'm pretty sure she meant for like herself. And also I think it's like one of those things that she said and like wasn't even really thinking about it.
It's funny the things we like pick up on as kids.
Yeah.
I mean, I was also like, I felt like I shouldn't like pink as a kid because pink was such a girly color and I didn't want to be a girly girl. And in adulthood I'm like, fuck it, I really like pink.
It's a good color.
It's a good color. It looks really good on me. So
exactly. Yeah. And so that is all of my... Oh, and then, sorry, the last Anne Bensel I didn't mention is the slanting... Oh my god. Slanting? There we go. Slanting slip-on.
Slanting slip-on.
The slanting slip-on.
Drink a couple of these and say that 5 times fast.
Which is a really beautiful architectural vest tank thing. It's got this like lovely detail where the shoulder kind of meets the whatever this is, chest area.
The armpit?
Yeah.
The least sexy part of anyone's body, the armpit.
But it's like, yeah, cut there, and then like quite nice there. Oh, actually that really reminds me. There's another pattern I wanted to mention, which is really new. It's Lily Kate. Which we were talking about.
Which one?
The one with the cap sleeves that you said like, this would look good
frill.
on you.
Yeah, those are, that's cute. I have no idea what that's called. I'll look it up and we'll put it up.
Yeah, it's also on her Instagram. She like just posted it, I think, on Saturday. It is
very cute.
Yeah, it's super cute.
Yeah. And the trousers?
Yes, so the trousers, that's by There you go. Okay. Park Williams.
Yeah.
And she's got loads of really cute, like kind of summer tops and stuff. But she has these amazing trousers. And I'm just gonna look at my phone real quick for the name.
She's also the way she styled them on Instagram. Like, I'm like, where do I get the swimsuit that she's wearing?
Exactly.
As well?
I wanted to post that on our feed.
Kaylee's wants to do it in Beaumoulin.
Yeah.
Which is a cotton linen blend. So 65 cotton, 35 linen.
Yeah.
The yardage on this is really good. So it's 50 grams and 210 meters.
Yeah. I think I was looking to do the second size and I would only need like 5.5.
Yeah.
Which is pretty good.
6/12s, which is pretty darn good for trousers. Or
yeah, exactly. And I don't even think that she's particularly like made them like super short or anything.
No, they're wide leg. They've got an elastic waist.
Yeah.
They're very cute. I mean, I looked at them and I was like, I am not knitting my long ass legs trousers.
You could make them shorts.
But I could make shorts out of them.
You could. So, I finally found it. Jet Set pants.
Jet Set pants.
Yep.
Oh, I can see that. Like walking down the French Riviera.
Yeah, exactly.
Italian Riviera.
But they're super cute. So she originally did it.
Things I normally do.
Yeah. We could, maybe.
If anyone wants to invite us onto a yacht for a knitting party,
Riviera.
We'll make some trousers.
Where is the French Riviera? Is that even...
Yes.
I have no idea where it is.
In the south of France.
Oh, is it? Okay.
Yeah, like Cannes and...
oh, is that French Riviera?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, someone correct me if I'm wrong, but yeah. I think so.
I mean, yeah.
What is the other stupid town down there? Not stupid, but like...
Montpellier.
No, oh, that wasn't what I was thinking of.
That's where my sister-in-law's from.
Oh, okay. No, Cannes and Nice.
Oh, Nice.
Yes, that sort of little...
Yeah,
and then you get into Monaco and...
Yeah, can someone bring in us on their mega yacht and then like pay for us to go to a casino? That's not any of our money.
Sidebar, my mom and I went to
a
Nice.
Casino.
Well, my mom and I went to Nice. This is, I don't know, like 15 years ago. And then we took the train to Monaco because she really wanted to go. And we were like, let's go to the casino. I want to go to the casino. So she gave me €100 because I love playing blackjack. I lost that €100 in like not 0.5 seconds.
Yeah.
And was like,
about right.
Just so overwhelmed. Like, I've been to Vegas casinos, but this is next level. Like,
Card sharks, basically.
Yeah, I mean, I think I was like 25, 26 as well. Like, we were not really appropriately dressed for it. And I was like, thanks, Mom, that was fun. But you do something else now. And then I've lost your money really quickly.
That's funny. That's good.
But if anyone else wants to do that.
Yeah. We keep their winnings, though.
Yeah, we'll give you your money back.
Yeah.
If you give us €100, we'll give you the €100 back.
Anywho, I'm obsessed with these. Those are the 3 colors I'm trying to decide which one to do.
So we've got 46, which is a bit on the greeny side. We've got 13, which is quite neutral, taupey beigey, and then a nice blue 16. Yeah.
My thinking was this immediately. This is where I went immediately. And then I was like, ooh, but maybe I should play it safe so I can wear it with like everything.
I still think you could wear this everything because this also has like a gray running through it. It's not a flat color. It's like silvery. I think it's like a fun neutral. Yeah.
Yeah. That's what I'm thinking.
I think that would be my choice.
Yeah. But she, the yarn that she originally used was I think it was a 30/75. Yeah, 30/70 linen.
Oh, okay.
Linen, so 70% linen, 30% cotton.
Okay.
And so I think it would be a perfect match for it.
Yeah.
And it was fingering weight. So
okay. Yeah. Awesome.
Yeah. So if anybody else is obsessed with those pants as much as me, that's your yarn.
That is your yarn, and the Beaumoulin's a really good price point.
Yeah, it is. It's gorgeous.
It's like really nice yarn. Yeah, it's not super expensive, so you can make those for not the world. Even with really long legs. So if you want to knit for your really long legs, you would do that.
Perfect. So they're all the summer knits.
Those are the summer knits. Yay! I feel like we should talk about the one that's hanging behind us.
Oh yes,
that you've actually made.
I have made this. And I might actually take it.
Yeah,
for my
you're
trip.
gonna want to take that.
I think I'm gonna take that.
And that's the back, isn't it?
Yeah.
So this is the
Olive top.
Olive top from Knitting for Olive in the pure silk, which we're nearly sold out of at the moment, but I will get more. I don't know if it's showing off the pattern, but it's so cute on you.
Yeah, I really love it.
It inspired me to start a top in the pure silk, which I will get back to.
Yeah. It's really easy to do too. It didn't take me like any time, and it's just I mean, like, it's worn really well. It looks brand new.
Yeah, when did you make it?
2 summers ago.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, it looks brand new.
Before I was working here. No, because I started working here pretty early on.
Yeah.
But I did buy it before I started working here, because I bought it straight from them.
Yeah, for a while.
Yeah. Yes, that was one of the ones that I actually, because when Carmen interviews you, she has one of their little tricks is, not tricks, one of the things that she has you do is write a like product description.
Well, that was because of the role I was interviewing for.
So I wrote about that yarn actually, and then Carmen was like, I kind of want this yarn.
Yes, and then we got that yarn, so you know, it works.
Exactly, there we go.
Brand ambassador,
but it's
ambassador for
a really lovely yarn to both knit with and wear. It's super lightweight. It's pure silk. It's organic silk actually as well.
Yeah.
So it comes from a very high standard.
Yes.
They actually too, they say in their description of it, they actually use silk where the worms are not killed in the process.
Yeah, which actually usually means that silk is like priced out of the market, quite frankly, but this stuff is not. It's very well priced for being an animal friendly silk. Yeah.
So it's lovely to use. And you feel good about it as well.
Yeah. And we should say it's a raw silk, so it's not overly slinky or slippery.
Yeah, exactly.
So when you're knitting with it, you're not like, it's falling all over my needles. Because I think you can get that with the really silky smooth
It's
silk.
Very similar to knitting with a linen, but it's better because it's softer.
Yeah, it gives you more give while knitting
it does.
with it as well, which is nice.
Yeah, and it's one of those things too, like, yes, like that's been blocked obviously. But even when you're knitting with it, you don't feel like, oh, I have to really like block the crap out of this in order for it to really show up nicely. So yeah, it's a beautiful one to use. And the color I used was petroleum. I think deep petroleum blue.
Yeah. We will get it back in stock. Yeah. If you go on the website right now, there's like one color.
Yeah.
I can see it on the shelf.
It's also too, that's Kaylee color.
It is a Kaylee color. You can make another one.
Yeah.
But you kind of have a long list.
I have a long list of things I need to make.
I think that's kind of everything.
It is,
for this week.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got asked about summer tops, so we just thought we'd do a rundown of those, a thorough rundown, and keep it a bit short and sweet. This week.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. So thanks for watching.
Thank you so much. Don't forget to like and subscribe. That's what we're doing.
Like, comment, review, subscribe.